QORINTIYM, SHENIY, 2 Corinthians 10. Now I, Paul, myself beseech you by the meekness and gentleness of Mashiach, who in presence am base among you, but being absent am bold toward you. But I beseech you, that I may not be bold when I am present with that confidence, wherewith I think to be bold against some, which think of us as if we walked according to the flesh. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yah to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations, and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of Yah, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Mashiach, and having in a readiness to revenge all disobedience, when your obedience is fulfilled. Do ye look on things after the outward appearance? If any man trust to himself that he belongs to Mashiach, let him of himself think this again, that, as he is redeemed of Mashiach, even so are we redeemed by Mashiach. For though I should boast somewhat more of our authority, which Yahuwah has given us for edification, and not for your destruction, I should not be ashamed, that I may not seem as if I would terrify you by SEPHER. For his SEPHER, say they, are weighty and powerful, but his bodily presence is weak, and his speech contemptible. Let such one think this, that, such as we are in word by SEPHER, when we are absent, such will we be also indeed when we are present. For we dare not make ourselves of the number, or compare ourselves with some that commend themselves, but they measuring themselves by themselves, and comparing themselves among themselves, are not wise. But we will not boast of things without our measure, but according to the measure of the rule which Yah has distributed to us, a measure to reach even unto you. For we stretch not ourselves beyond our measure, as though we reach not unto you. For we are come as far as to you also in preaching the Besorah of Mashiach, not boasting of things without our measure, that is, of other men's labors, but having hope, when your faith is increased, that we shall be enlarged by you according to our rule abundantly, to preach the Besorah in the regions beyond you, and not to boast in another man's line of things made ready to our hand. But he that glorifies, let him glory in Yahuwah. For not he that commends himself is approved, but whom Yahuwah commends.